And moving on from commentary that we heard, let's begin our coverage for the day with the top global stories this morning. Commentary from central bankers. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell expressed satisfaction over the inflation progress made, albeit said that he wants to see more of this before the central bank starts cutting rates. Speaking at a monetary policy conference, also present were ECB President Christine Lagarde as well as Brazil Central Bank Governor Roberto Campos Neto. Meanwhile, Lagarde also said that Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is not the only thing keeping inflation lofty in the Eurozone. Let's hear out slices from what they had to say then.
First quarter of this year, we continue to have solid growth in the first half, actually, solid growth, and a labor market that's still strong, although we've seen a continued rebalancing in the labor market. And inflation, after pausing in the first quarter, now shows signs of resuming its disinflationary trend. So it's a little bit different journey. So where that leaves us is we've made quite a bit of progress in bringing inflation back down toward target. While the labor market has remained strong and growth has continued, we want that process to continue. I think the last reading and the one before it in inflation, the one before it to a lesser extent, do suggest that we are getting back on a disinflationary path. We want to be more confident that inflation is moving sustainably down toward 2% before we start the process of reducing how tight our policy is, of loosening policy. That's what we've said, and what we'd like to see is more data like what we've been seeing recently.
We are very advanced in that disinflationary path, and we are in that sort of slow recovery which came about during the first quarter and which we hope will persevere. But we still believe that it's likely to be a bumpy road until the end of 2024, but we still have target at the end, in the second half of 2025, on the basis of our projections, and the baseline is unequivocal on that front.
Let's keep it going with commentary from central banks. And Chicago Fed Reserve Austin Goolsbee said he sees some warning signs of weakening economy. Now, on one side, you have the Fed Chair Jerome Powell saying he's seeing inflation move down sustainably. On the flip side, you have comments coming in from Goolsbee where he also said that it was the central bank's goal to battle inflation without stressing the labor market. And according to him, policy needs to be restrictive until desired, largely alluding to the inflation hurdle that the Fed has set for itself before it starts easing rates this year.
Moving on.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.